I've been on crutches for over 40 years. Am I interested to know I was born in 1973, and 1 year, 6 months after I was born, I had polio. Sometimes I go for programs. I come in with wheelchair. Sometimes I come in on crutches. And the first time people see me, the very first time they see me, the first emotion that they have towards me is emotion of pity. But when I start talking and the things I've achieved in the world, I built institutions and companies that generate hundreds of millions of dollars. In the last 3-4 years, I've made over $4.5 million living in this country, creating content for the rest of the world. They begin to have pity for themselves. They wish their legs were not working. Life does not reward you based on what you do. Life rewards you based on the type of mentality that you have. The greatest asset you have is your ability to learn. It was given to you at birth, free of charge. But not many of us have learned how to learn. So it's not so much about where you were born, how you were born. It's so much about how your mind is developed. I have seen people who live in America who are broke. I just came back from Germany the other time. I saw some of our family members, some of our brothers and sisters, our friends, your friends that are in the UK and in Germany, and they hope they live like me. My kid brothers, my sisters, they're all medical doctors in the US, but they don't have 10% of what I have, but I live in Nigeria. So you want to write this down. We all live on the same earth. We don't live in the same world. So the problem is, how is your mind developed? Have you given a poor man money before and they're shouting prayers on your life? Reject it. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. If it works, you could have been the first person that received that prayer.
Too much.
The philosophy and the wisdom of a poor man is lamentation.
70 years old man.
Okay, I will change. I'll start speaking nice things. You're going to be great in Jesus' name. Okay, I'll start saying nice things. You will be great.
You think say they wise?
This year, you have breakthrough. You have been hearing that for 70 years. How far?
All right. Okay. How can a man with this kind of challenge? He said he was born in Aba. When this polio dealt with him in his early stage in life. Okay. How can he achieve all this on the soil of Africa, in Nigeria in particular, where everybody is almost trying to run away for greener pastures overseas, and he came back here and he achieved all this? The answer actually is mentorship. He actually traveled to US just like Dr. Dr. Cosmas Madoka Koscheris, who said he traveled to America and returned within that year. And the immigration woman was asking him if anything is wrong with him. He said no. The money I need to make is in Nigeria. And he said today, all his friends he traveled with then, any of them that is better than him today is just constant power supply in America, nothing more. Okay, so follow me gradually as I take you through this man's short story he published, or you may call it mini autobiography. He said, on arrival to the US in 2004, after passing all evaluation process, I was given an option for welfare housing. Knowing the quality of life I wanted to build, I rejected it because from my arrival, I began to sporadically consume any information I could find about the history, work, and culture of the USA. And the only place I could get that information in abundance was the library. So for the next 4 months on arrival, I was a regular at the library. That was how I got introduced to my mentor, Mr. Charles. As of 2013, the United States recorded an average of 13,000 new millionaires in dollars every month. I found out in my stay in America that there were over 4,500 mentoring units where successful entrepreneurs mentor upcoming entrepreneurs and students on business growth, motivation, and success. Immediately, I began to study to develop my mind, but it wasn't until many years later After almost losing my life in a ghastly motor accident, I came to that point where I made the decision to retreat in search of eternal knowledge. That was when my journey to wealth creation began. The turning point, those who change the world are not in the street. That was his famine season. This was what he realized. Those who change the world are not in the street. I learned one or two things from this man. Many a time we say, I'm hustling, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. The day he talked about hustling, I never knew that that word is actually not a good word for one to use on himself or for himself. Okay? Hustling. That means you are working like an agboro. We don't understand the meaning of that. Because when what we do is something that must stretch us, we think that by stretching ourselves, over stressing ourselves, that is what makes us hustler. We say we are hustling, we are hustling. Some will be making mouth with it. Look at wheelbarrow people. They're on the streets hustling. Anything that will stretch you doesn't change you. People who change the world are not in the street. We'll say more on this later. Let's go on. Okay. So he said, mentors made a way for me. The shortest cut to success is through mentorship. Okay. So, but something needed to happen. I knew a 9 to 5 job could not give me the life I wanted. I knew I could do more, but I also knew deep down that what I knew was not enough to create the vision I have. I found that there are three levels of knowledge one must know to create wealth. I discovered the fundamental concept of vision, wealth, goals, mindset, entrepreneurship, and the holistic process of building the man who builds the business. I integrated these discoveries with my many years of experience and training in leadership and organization strategy, customer service, and holistic value chain management, both in the US and Nigeria. The manifestation, another mentorship journey. I was doing really well in my consulting business as well as other impact programs I had set in motion. I was making tens of millions of naira every month, but was soon to have an encounter that would redefine my vision and redirect my path for the next 7 years till date. He was making tens of millions of naira every month before this encounter. I was introduced to a business leader in the multi-level marketing industry, aka network marketing or direct sales. These are the three names: network marketing, direct sales, or multi-level marketing, MLM, who became an industry mentor to me. That fateful day, and for many days after he flew in from the US and was introduced to me through a mutual friend, he told me about his opportunity, but importantly, he asked me, Ugo, I know you are a very successful consultant making millions every month, but tell me, if something happens to you, if you stop coaching, would you still be financially secure? Did you get that question? If you stop, if anything happens to you. He showed me how much he had achieved with his opportunity and the amount of impact I could achieve with it. I told him only if he would teach me. He agreed to show me everything he knows and work with me in building the business. That day, I did not join the business opportunity. I joined David Imonite. Some of you may not know David Imonite. Some may have heard his name in Forex Trade Academy because he's the one that brought One Forex Trade Academy into Africa. David Imonite became at a time top 8 among the top 10 highest earners in network marketing in the whole world. He's from Edo State. His mother is from the US, the dad is from Edo State. He said after secondary school he traveled to the US, and as somebody who did not go to university yet, he asked them, what can I do here to succeed massively? And almost everybody he asked them said network marketing, and he ventured into it. He said he knew he was going to succeed because he bent down to learn the skills, and at the time he was making 850,000 US dollar every month. $850,000 every month. Okay, so that is David Imonite. He said he joined. He said, that day I did not join the business opportunity. I joined David Imonite. It was an adventure I was about to embark upon. An adventure that took me to the world stage as top 1 global earner worldwide multiple times. But to achieve this, I needed a vehicle. MDBC, Million Dollar Business Club. That is, in network marketing, you have to build a team. And that team, you have a name. In that team, that is where you share vision, where you develop vision, where you transfer vision, where you draw your vision board, where you come together for personal development, because that is what network marketing is all about if you want to succeed massively in it. Okay, so in my first year, I developed myself to learning about the business. For those who say, if I invest, how much will I start making the following month? Did you listen to him? In my first year, I devoted myself to learning about the business. I encountered challenges, yes, it is in every business, to which I created alternatives. I continued with my regular teaching and training, and to run different business models while making your money work for you in thoroughly vetted investment platforms, so you can have more time to do the thing you love. The million dollar result. In the first company we adopted, Organo Gold, you may have heard about that network marketing company, Organo Gold, a coffee company. In less than a year, I generated more income than anybody else who invested in the company, and was given a record breaker award. At that time, the company was in 46 countries. Based on my understanding of the laws of creation, I raised more leaders than anybody else in the entire world where the company is located, and made some income than anybody else. Also, at the time, people thought it was just happenstance, some kind of event that just happened, but it was not. He built more leaders, because network marketing, if you want to succeed, is more of impacting others, not yourself. That is why it is more of mentorship. But because he has already gone into mentorship, that was why he understood the secret and succeeded this way. In less than 1 year, he became top 1 in that country, in that company. In all the 46 countries of the world where the company was then, he became number 1. He said when he went for award recognition, the CEO didn't know him. He didn't notice. He walked past him because he knew he's deformed physically. Nobody will expect that somebody like that, and from Nigeria, will defeat every other person in the world in that company. I ventured into a business with another company. After that one, he joined another company that deals in gold, Swiss Golding. You may have heard about that network marketing company again. And in less than 4 weeks, 1 month, I generated more income than anybody in the world, and became top 1 global earner worldwide. This proves that if you really understand the laws that guide in earth, you can alter the conditions that led to the laws, because every law there are conditions. Every law there are conditions. And as I created okay, so in every law there are conditions that led to the laws, because, and as I stated, if you can alter those processes, you are going to alter you are going to alter you are going to alter the outcome to your favor in any case. He said people thought it just happened that way. No. When people call me a business mentor, I tell them I am not a business mentor. Business mentoring is one of the things I do. I am much more than that. I am fundamentally a creative being. I get into different aspects of life to produce results based on the fundamental principles of creation. So I went ahead to create quite a lot of businesses. I have done business in real estate, trading forex, coffee, gold. I bought some companies, built them up, and sold them. Now I'm into something even bigger, world impact. Because that is when you become an investor. We have been saying this before now, that there is what we call cash flow quadrant: the employee, the self-employed, the big business owners, and the investors. When you are employee or self-employed, that is, self-employed means you have something you are doing on your own. You may be a medical doctor, you have your own clinic, you may be an engineer, you may be a trader. You can be an investor until you become a big business owner, big quadrant. That is where you have a team of people working with you or working for you. In network marketing, they are working with you, they are not working for you, because they make their money, you make your own, you make your commission. Okay, so that is when you can become an investor. You now see how he now became an investor. Okay, so I want you to listen to this short video. Listen to it.
Here's what I always say about network marketing. Network marketing, quite literally, is the highest paid profession in the world, bar none. Because it's low cost of entry, it's your own business, and you can make millions of dollars even in a month. Okay? Now on the flip side, that's if we have the right skills. Flip side, if we don't learn the right skills, it can also be the hardest, lowest paying profession in the world. So what is that delta between highest paid profession in the world and lowest paid? It's your what? It's your sales ability, it's your skill level.
Okay, look at this. It said if you want to control your income, learn sales. That is, you can become a trader doing buying and selling. Because I always hear people, no, I just want something I will be doing. I will come and open my shop. I will know how much I sold for the day and I will count it. That is what I want. But if you want to create freedom, learn to build teams. You hear this man built a team. Okay? If you want both, choose network marketing. Yes. If you want these two, choose network marketing. Okay? Fraser Brooks said, if you don't have enough money to do what you want in life, do network marketing. The end. Fraser Brooks, before his 20 years, was already a multi-millionaire in dollar. Why? Because his dad and mom are network marketers in America. So he started learning from them. Today he's in his 30s and he's a world figure, cruising around the world. His own vacation is not just to go and stay 1 week or 2 weeks. Wherever countries he steps into, he stays there for 1 year. I think last year was Dubai. He was staying in a hotel, cruising around. That is it. That is the man that wrote this thing on his Facebook. He's one of my online mentors that I follow. I learn from him. Okay? Now, look at this. I want you to look at this video, because when you hear that America has the highest number of millionaires and billionaires in the world, what do they do? What do they do? Let's look at it. Let's look at this first. Look at the World Federation of Direct Sales Association. Remember I told you that another name for the network marketing is direct sales. Look at this. As of 2021, the population of Africa is 1.37 billion. And the number of Africans in network marketing was just 3.3 million people. 3.3 million people. But look at other people. Look at other continents. Look at Asia. Look at America. 31 million people. In less than 1 year, or in 1 year in 2022, America doubled to 33 people, 33 million. That is extra 2 million people going into network marketing. But do you know that it is this year, 2025, that the population of Africa is 5.5 billion people? That this association is just recording the number of Africans in network marketing to have come up to 4 million. We are just adding 700 people. 700, because as of 2021 it was 3.3. 2025, 4 million. That is to say 700 people in 4 years. But in 1 year, America recorded extra 2 million people. When it comes to sales, leave it for America. Can you not see it? At 8%. You can't contest it. But Africa, 1%. Africa, 1% in terms of sales. Yeah, this is the people, the continent that abuses network marketing because they don't know anything. As at 2022. Because they don't know anything. Just like this man said, Ugochukwu, that people who change the world are not in the street. We think that network marketing is by being in the street, going from house to house to sell product. It is not. Ask yourself, why is America waxing there in this? Mentorship on how to use system. System simply means save yourself stress, time, energy, and what? Money. We think. So because we don't understand it, we abuse it. We abuse people who introduce it to us. We don't understand what it means. You look at Ugochukwu, for him to do very well in it, you saw him sit down and learn. But we don't want to learn. We call it investment. We want to, if I invest, how much will I make it? You don't want to learn anything. Can you now see it? Now look at the result now. Look at the result here. Look at the result here now. I want to show you something. Look at this. This is the top 15 highest earner in America in network marketing. America alone. Look at the figures that they are making. I want you to be converting it to Naira. At the end, you will see how much number one in America makes.
Here are the top 15 highest paid MLM leader or network marketing entrepreneurs in American continent. Number 15. Calvin and Shannon Bissera of Junison, USA. With estimated monthly MLM earnings of around $450,000.
That is every month, monthly income, 450,000. This is the number 15.
14. Jeff Roberty of Juice Plus MLM Company in USA. Earning an estimated monthly income of around $450,000. 13. Mark and Judy Willodson of the Happy Company Network Marketing in USA. With estimated monthly MLM earnings of around $451,000. 12. John Harms of Valentas in USA. earning an estimated monthly income of around $500,000. 11. Ana Cantor of Total Life Changes MLM company in Dominican Republic, with estimated monthly MLM earnings of around $525,000. Number 10. Nathalie Nicole Smith of Total Life Changes in USA, earning an estimated monthly income of around $553,000. Number 9. Yager Group, Dexter Yager, of Amway MLM company from USA, with estimated monthly MLM earnings of around $600,000. Number 8. Bryce Thompson of InMastery Academy from USA, earning an estimated monthly income of around $650,000. Number 7. Alan Bardal and Laura Castro of BEMLM company from Costa Rica, with estimated monthly MLM earnings of around $730,000. Number 6. Jason Brown and Matthew Rosa of InMastery Academy MLM company in USA, earning an estimated monthly income of around $800,000. Number 5. Stormy Wellington of Total Life Changes in USA, with estimated monthly MLM earnings of around $1 million. Number 4. Jenna's Wagel of My Daily Choice MLM company in USA, earning an estimated monthly income of around $1,060,000. Number 3. Sergi Openanuri of Xifra in Mexico, with estimated monthly MLM earnings of around $1,420,000. Number 2. Ivan and Monica Tapia of InMastery Academy in USA, earning an estimated monthly income of around $1,500,000. Number 1. Omar Salazar of Xifra MLM company from Mexico, with estimated monthly MLM earnings of around $1,600,000.
Okay. $1,600,000. Number 1. The number 1 person makes $1,600,000. $1,600,000 is almost 2.4 billion naira every month. 2.4 billion naira every month. Just multiply that by 12 months. Tell me any other thing that if you cool down and learn, and you can be making that kind of income residually. Those who change the world are not in the street, because these people understand what network marketing is all about. Just as I always tell people around me, there are 2 types of people in network marketing: the network marketers and the networkers. Network marketers are those who carry product around, going from one door to the other to sell. Networkers are those who develop a system of connecting people to the value without them stepping out to go and sell anything by themselves. That is what this man learned to Ugochukwu that made him become number 1 in the company he joined. He became number 1 in that company he joined. Even though he was making tens of millions of naira from his consulting business he started. But he said this is something that changed his life from that day for 7 years until date. Because what you will learn in network marketing, if you become a networker, those who involve themselves in mentorship, in developing systems and structures, if you come out, you will have the same mentality of any CEO of any company, because you can start a company of your own. Most of the people that own network marketing companies today and other companies are those who started as distributors. Yes, but because of what they There is no skills of selling or business that you will not learn in network marketing. That is why it is the number one business, whether anybody accepts it or not. Imagine, is there any other legitimate business that you can, let's say you spend 10 years, 6 years, 7 years, 5 years. People spend 5, 6 years, 7 years in school studying professional courses, with all due respect to all professionals. But when they come out, what happens? If you spend, even if it takes 10 years for me to be perfect in the skills in network marketing, and I'm making 1/10 of this amount, $1.6 million every month. $1.6 million every month. As at 2022, these were the people that featured in 2022. So tell me, what is still stopping you? Look at how Africa is messing themselves up. When you talk to them, they say, "Is it not bring to bed?" Hi, come on. Ignorance is a disease. That is why the Bible says, "My people perish for lack of knowledge, lack of understanding." Anybody that they open, like my mentor will always say, if you understand the power of leverage and the opportunity within network marketing, you will not sleep well in the night. Yes, you will not sleep well. Because if you're able to build a team of leaders, people who are making it big, and you are just leveraging, let's say 1% of whatever they do, you're already free in life. But this is what a lot of us don't understand. I wish us the best. So if you listen to this video and you are still in doubt, let's talk one-on-one. But if you are not still in doubt, come, let's start together. I have my vision board. I have my vision of 10 years from now, of at least having 12,000 G leaders. G leaders are people that are 8-figure earners, people who can be making at least 10 million naira every month in network marketing. Yes, there are people who are already 8-figure earner club members. Many people already, both those that did not go to university. Is doable. If I am able to help at least 12,000 people in the next 10 years from now, I'll be the happiest person on earth. Because when I look at them, or when we will come together to become investors, go into one other industry or the other, maybe agric, maybe education, maybe banking or any other thing, we will have the finances, we will have the knowledge, we will have the trust, we will have the love and belief and go into it, and we will do it and still become CEOs in those areas. That is how I have seen others who have succeeded massively in network marketing do it in life. And these are people that I need. If you want to be one of them, I will not be the one to produce the entire 12,000. If I have 12 each from that one person down, in the next 10 years, we must have at least 1,000 from our leg down. We have achieved it. We can change the society. We can change the nation. We can help lives. We can impact lives. We can build hospitals that people need not to go to overseas for them to get that kind of treatment, because we will have the money. So if you want to be one of them, if you are one of these people, let's work one-on-one. Come, let's do it. It's doable. Ask, how are they doing it? How are these people? Even if I should travel today to America, is network marketing I'm going there to do, not any other thing. Because of the level of knowledge I have gotten already in terms of network marketing. I've read a lot of books already. I have listened to a lot of professionals. It has opened my eyes. If I knew what I knew now after my secondary school, I wouldn't have gone to higher institutions. But it is not a waste anyways. Thank you and God bless you. I'll see you.